Good morning, boys. Today's video we're gonna be struggling. I'm I'm gonna be explaining to you why you still struggle with weight loss. So hope you're having a beautiful morning. Have your morning coffees ready. And with that in mind, let's get into the video. So obviously I explained this in depth and I help you with all of this inside of Biomastery. Link is in the description, one-on-one coaching included. So you can click the link below, see if it makes sense for us to work together. But I'm gonna explain to you why. In this video, I'm gonna in short, explain to you why you still struggle with weight loss. Now, there's a multitude of reasons. Okay, there is just so many things, but I'm gonna point out the most obvious ones, the most important ones, and maybe some that you might have not heard of before. So the first one, this is the most common and also just the simplest one. So this is probably what you might not want to hear, but you're not in a deficit. You're not in a calorie deficit. And you may think you are, but there must be a mistake, a certain mistake that you make when you count your calories, when you count the deficit, surplus, maintenance, all of this. So let me explain it to you. You don't count probably the sauces that you put on your food as calories. You don't count the fucking coffee in Starbucks that you don't count that as calories. You may not. And this is the most often stuff that people overlook. But these count as calories too. Instead of going to Starbucks having a fucking matcha latte soy milk bullshit, how about you have some proper dark coffee? Because another thing about coffee is it increases your metabolic rate. So if you have a coffee right after a big meal, that's gonna help you distribute those calories, that protein better. That's gonna help you with digestion much better. So having a coffee, especially after a big meal, that's probably one of the best things you can do. So obviously, coffee increases your metabolic rate anyways, but it's the most effective when it's after a big meal. And this is the thing that I've learned from Alex Tanchu. And that guy is a fucking health wizard, bro. And, as well as Nate Belmar, Hamza, some of these high quality fitness influencers. You know, like a lot of people, and this is another thing. I'm gonna get back to the calories, but a lot of people say that carbs aren't the enemy, and to a certain extent, I guess not. But you have to understand that if you're eating simple carbs, those calories from those simple carbs, like fucking Snickers bars, Doritos, pizzas, those get stored as fat immediately. Your body doesn't really use those. Those get stored as your fat, as your love handles, as the fat in your belly. Those get stored as fat. Simple carbs are really bad. Now the complex carbs, that's another topic. Look, man, I still don't think that you should be binge eating on fucking complex carbs, having more than 30 to 50 grams of complex carbs a day. Yeah, it should have zero simple carbs, but honestly, you can run on zero carbs at all, like even the complex ones. And this is the thing that most fitness influencers are not gonna tell you. But again, if you know how to become metabolically flexible and how to be fat adapted, how to make your body use your fat stores as energy, you don't need to eat carbs anymore. Also, another part of this is fasting. If you fast at least 12 to 16 hours every single day, at least like half of your day you don't eat, including sleep, including before sleep, having a fucking snack before sleep, you're breaking your fast with that, just so you know. Coffee and water, that's not breaking your fast, but if you're having a fucking milkshake, that is breaking your fast. I get way more nuanced into this inside of Biomastery. I want to make this video quick, but fasting is a supercharger. It's like literally you're forcing your body to use those fat stores because it doesn't have food in your belly to take the energy from. So it takes it from your fat stores. That's probably like the smartest and fastest way to improve or to increase the rate at which you're losing fat. Obviously, you still need to do cardio, you still need to be in deficit, but this is a useful tool. So intermittent fasting. But then again, the problem with fasting is you may struggle to get your daily protein in. So this is why I don't suggest you eat carbs at all. I suggest you fast for half of your day, and then you have a big meal like steak or 8 eggs, or you have a big protein meal. Again, 1 to 2 pounds, 1 to 2 grams of protein per pound of body weight. That is true. However, I still will suggest to you that you put in the effort. You put in the effort to get that protein in, and you might fail a lot of times. The thing that I learned from, I didn't learn, I kind of knew this already. The thing that Kale Endeavor mentioned about protein powder is obviously it helps you so fucking much with getting your daily protein in, and it's faster. You don't have to cook fucking the fucking chicken to get 100 grams of protein or 50 grams of protein. You can just put that in a couple of scoops. Obviously, don't. Okay, you need to be getting the protein from real foods. That doesn't change. But the thing is, it can supplement. It's a supplement. It's not replacement. It's supplementation. It supplements your diet. So protein powder will definitely help you get your daily protein in. But also the thing with protein powders, and this is a thing that I used to overlook for a really long time, is that don't get the flavored ones. And this is gonna suck, because the unflavored protein powder tastes like shit, man. But you have to understand about the flavored protein powder. They have so much artificial sweeteners, so much fucking sugar in it, simple carbs, which is exactly what's gonna work against your favor, because you're gonna store those calories as fat, and you may get some protein out of it. But then again, you're looking to get protein without carbs. If you can, that's the best type of diet, where you eat 0 to 30 grams of carbs per day, complex carbs if you're gonna eat any. And most of your calories are gonna come from real healthy foods like eggs, meat, and fucking some animal-based products like some raw goat cheese, not those McDonald's fucking squares, cheese squares. No, that's not cheese. That's, again, plenty of carbs in that bullshit. Simple carbs, just stuff you don't need. Raw goat cheese, and just real food from real. Ali Ibrahim calls this the primal diet. Meaning, if your ancestors 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, if they had access to that food, if they could eat it, you should eat it too. Again, you might find some berries, you might find some healthy fruits that are good for you. Your ancestor had access to that. They didn't have access to a fucking pizza. They didn't have access to a bag of Doritos. And that shit is chemically produced. It's processed shit, and oh my god, I don't even want to get into this whole rabbit hole. I explained this in the secret poison list inside of Biomastery, but if you care about that. But simply, you know what you shouldn't eat. Like, subconsciously, you know if a certain meal is kind of healthy or not. You don't need to be a fucking fitness expert to know, okay, this pizza is probably not healthy. Then I'm gonna make a video on the whole bulking myth on fucking dirty bulking, but that's such bullshit where fucking dudes would be stuffing themselves with fucking pizzas and just to get their calories in if it fits your macros. I debunk this too. I'm saying right now, you need to eat real food. If you look at a picture or at a or a drawing of your really old ancestors from 1,000 years ago, they were built like fucking tanks, bro. They actually have a six-pack and they don't even train it. How come? Because they don't eat bullshit, because they didn't have access to it. You have access to it, and not only you have access to bullshit food, it's not even food, okay, it's artificial, but you not only have access to it, you have an addiction to it. That's the biggest problem. Why people don't want to go on the low-carb diet, the keto diet, the no-carb diet, the animal-based diet, the carnivore, whatever. The reason why people can't get on these is because they have an addiction to sugar. And this is the thing that's stopping you, man. Sugar in your coffee, milk in your coffee, fucking eating anything with sugar, drinking Coca-Colas. Bro, I don't understand it. Drink normal water. Now, tap water, that's also some bullshit that I debunk in the secret poison list. But obviously, if you drink sparkling water from a glass bottle, and you don't drink sodas, you don't drink fucking soy milk, you don't drink all this bullshit, and you don't put bullshit food in you. You don't put Doritos in you, Snickers, Kinder Buenos, pizzas. You put eggs, meat, and some animal-based products, some healthy fruits, maybe some natural fruits, because a lot of them are, even the fruits are fucking, they're biologically modified. I'm gonna say this to say the least. I don't want to disclose any more on YouTube because YouTube may hide this video from you if I debunk too much. But I'm just gonna say this. You should eat real food, and this is the easiest stuff. Now, getting back to the first point of this video where it all started, the calorie deficit, which is the most important, which is very important, not the most important. Obviously, it's pure logic. You need to use more calories. You need to burn more calories than you consume. You need to use more energy than you consume, because that's what calories are. They're energy. So, obviously, cardio, that's going to be very important. And again, if you get enough protein in, you can do HIIT cardio and not lose muscle mass at all. But if you struggle to get your protein in, I highly suggest that you start go. Okay, I don't suggest you go on the carnivore diet, but on the animal-based diet or on the primal diet. The animal-based diet and the primal diet are probably the best ones. So obviously, if you get your protein from real food, sometimes you supplement 50 grams with protein, with whey protein that's unflavored, that doesn't have fucking sugar in it. Yes, that's cool. That can still be okay. You need to be in a calorie deficit, so do cardio, bro. Do fucking tens of thousands of steps a day, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, however much you need. I don't know if you're obese, if you're just chubby, if you're just trying to get shredded. All of this advice is obviously generic or not generic. This is just advice that I don't know who I'm giving to advice. Just someone that tries to lose fat. I don't know what's your body fat percentage is, all of that. Inside of Biomastery, I tailored advice to you. So, this is the main thing that I'm going to tell you. You need to simply be in a calorie deficit and get enough protein in so you don't lose muscle mass. Now, inside of Biomastery, I help you with that. I help you with the nuance of it and how to assure it. Because I can tell you, yeah, be in a calorie deficit and don't lose muscle mass. Get enough protein in. But then again, you're gonna struggle with that, maybe, and you might give up. Again, if you know what you're doing, you don't need me. Then again, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you might want to check that link out in the description. Because I highly believe that I have wasted so much time in my first year and a half of fucking going to the gym when I was trying to be a powerlifter, being a fat ass, and then when I was trying to cut weight. Also, again, I tried to do it on my own. Like, yes, I was in communities like Anime Shreds, like Adonis School. Those are just some... Okay, nah, to be fair, Anime Shreds by Nate Belmar, that helped me a lot. However, there were still some things missing for me. I tried to put all the advice that I would give to my older self inside of Biomastery. And I also... This is the whole point of my YouTube channel. Trying to give advice to my older self. Even if you don't want to work with me, bro, get a coach. You see, I'm not just trying to sell you bullshit. If you don't like me, get someone else. But I'm telling you, this is honest, true advice. I'm not telling you to go get a coach to get me as your coach. If you don't like me, get someone to help you. It's for your own benefit, because that's what I wish I would have done. Get a nutritionist, get someone that's gonna help you with this. Because I always thought, like, I'm gonna do it on my own. But then again, when I tried doing stuff on my own, I failed and I wasted a year and a half. Or not wasted, okay? I built some strength from powerlifting and all of that, and it was fun, yeah, sure. But I was deteriorating my health, and I didn't even know about it, bro. The shit I was stuffing myself with. My goodness, bro. It makes my skin crawl. So, with this in mind, guys, if you don't know what you're doing, I highly suggest that you get some help. It doesn't even have to be me, but someone. Get someone that understands this. So just find help with someone that understands this stuff. Maybe it's a friend that will teach you, will coach you for free. Maybe it's someone that will actually... Okay, also, I'm gonna give you a disclaimer. Don't get fucking ripped off by these coaches that are gonna fucking want $500 a week and all this shit. I don't think I need to disclose anymore. I told you basically what you need to know. If you don't know what you're doing, get some help. whether that's be me, whether that's be a coach at your gym, whether that be a friend that has been training for a couple of years and made all the mistakes. But I want you to genuinely not waste your fucking time, bro. I'm gonna say it's wasted, okay? I don't give a shit. Yes, I may have built some strength with powerlifting because I was a fat ass 87 kilos, etc. All of that, but it was wasted, bro. If I knew what I knew now, I would have gotten so much further with my physique to this day and my strength, bro. I would have increased my testosterone levels, which would have made me so much stronger even as a powerlifter. So, if you want to put your fitness journey on 2 times speed and not waste any time, the first link in the description may help you. With that in mind, guys, I wish you very much luck on your fat loss journey, because I must say, for me, it was tough to get from 87 kilos to 68, and I lost some muscle mass, then I rebuilt it. Now I'm 73, 74 kilos. I still have a six-pack, and I'm still muscular, and I still find this balance, but it took me like 2.5 years to figure this shit out, to figure my body out, to understand how my body works. Hope this helped in any way. And yeah, guys, I wish you luck. I know you're gonna make it. And with this in mind, have a beautiful morning, guys. It's a what day is it today? Thursday, October 17th. Today I'm gonna go to the gym, train abs, chest, triceps, biceps. It's gonna be a beautiful day, guys. I just say a beautiful day. Now it's gonna be a beautiful day. It's a nice sunny day here in Central Europe. Have a nice day, guys. And don't forget, eat real food.